Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why drivers have trusted Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years. Just tell Progressive what you want to pay, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Visit Progressive.com to find a car insurance rate that works for you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Let's talk about Angie. Angie! Oh, Angie! Angie's been connecting homeowners with skilled pros for over 30 years. And they've made it easier than ever to tackle home projects. Their nationwide network has experts in everything from plumbing and landscaping to roofing, remodels, and more. You can read verified reviews and request and compare notes to find your best price. So join the millions of homeowners who use Angie to get the job done well. Download the Angie app today or visit ANGI.com.
There's no place to escape to.
This is the last podcast.
On the left.
Side stories.
From your glade. That's when the cannibalism started.
Side stories. Yes.
All right, now we're recording. I can see.
I got a hero, buddy. You wait.
Hey,
you
man.
wait 35 minutes and y'all are about to see the best hero of the week ever.
Whoa, that's got very specific amount of time. They don't know. They don't fucking know the inside works of this mysterious process called podcasting.
Oh, yeah. No one knows how to podcast anymore.
We're currently in Edinburgh. We are in a triangle-shaped room.
That's right. I always like to start out by describing the room, Henry. Perfect podcast.
But I'm just saying, I've now been in Europe has got a thing with triangle-shaped rooms.
It's the Illuminati. It's the Aleister Crowley effect.
But technically, that's London. London's the Illuminati. I'm learning. We're going to I can't wait to blow all of your fucking minds with the fact I now know the difference between Netherlands and Holland.
Just save it for when we go through customs and you just be like, I'm here to blow people's minds because it's been nothing but fun.
Blah.
Perfect.
But there's something about triangle-shaped rooms, and I whacked my head on a French ceiling so hard. And I'm on my side.
My sympathy to you is exactly -10. You fucking asshole. I am so happy you said, the ceiling was so small, I bumped my head, it hurts. You were sounding like Holden McNeely. And I said, welcome to it, my friend.
Hey,
do you feel like a man now?
It's nice to feel like I'm filling a room.
But no, honestly, you're in Hobbit Town when you bump your head because that's the way it is.
They're very small.
Back in the day, you by Hobbit standard is actually more of a brute. You're what they call the hairy fellow there with the big beard. People always call me him.
Gimli.
From, Gimli.
But you're not Gimli. Absolutely
no, not Gimli.
Not.
The dude from Harry Potter. By the way, J.K. Rowling just made it. She literally just copied and pasted Edinburgh. We've already talked about it before. She's not creative. Anyway.
It's true. Yeah, she just makes shit up. She just looked out her window and she just wrote her window. Yeah. Sure. Yeah,
you're the Dumbledore of Europe.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big gay wizard.
Welcome to Side Stories, everyone. Hope you're doing well out there. Thank you to all who came out to our show in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Amsterdam could not have been more perfect and more impressive. Obviously, Edinburgh is also beautiful and wonderful. We've been here before, and it continues to amaze. But Amsterdam, I guess it's not a pleasant surprise because we've been hearing about it our whole life. But I was impressed.
Fucking awesome.
It was awesome. The weed is great.
Not just the weed. I mean, obviously the weed's fantastic.
Yeah.
But it was really just it's bikes everywhere. Everybody's crazy.
Bikes.
Everyone's very handsome.
Very handsome.
Attractive.
I have to say this though about because I went out, I do my bar pubs. I do my pub crawls. That's how I experience cities.
Yeah, we got wife time here, so we're doing more classy.
A little more classy. I went to a bar called the Old Sailor. And the one thing that I learned about Amsterdam bars / pubs, the bathrooms are horrible.
What do you mean?
They're worse than if you go to an outhouse in Tennessee that has never been used before or hasn't been used in 30 years.
Is it just a hole?
It's a hole. That's for the pisser, right?
Sure.
That's for the urinal. And for the toilet, if they do have one, it's a prison toilet. It's just steel. There's no chair. There's no lift. It literally says, I dare you. You better have liquid rumbly tumbly diarrhea. That's the only reason you would ever use these urinals or this toilet. And
Save
I
it
found
for
that
the
to be
canals.
quite fascinating. Exactly.
We're supposed to save it for the canals, but I will say we did take a little canal like tour on a boat, and the dude was like, just so you know, it is not true. No one puts their human waste into the canals.
I saw the canal.
I know that they do. I know that they do, even accidentally.
Well, this is the great thing about Amsterdam as well. They acclimated themselves to public urination.
Sure.
So there's just like in the side of a canal, in the middle of the street, there's just a random urinal.
Yeah.
And did you see those?
No, yeah.
Yes. And then a guy was just pissing and I made eye contact with him and it's just a random stranger.
Because
And
they
I feel like
learned. They learned.
they get it.
You keep it off the building. That's how
Keep
what
it
you
off the
do.
building.
It's one of those things where I don't understand. America, we're full of piss.
Full of piss. I
Why
mean, in New York, it's legal. I mean, they don't even want you to use the bathroom.
Well, why don't you just find it? How hard could it possibly be to put in urinals so you can randomly piss wherever you want in America?
Well, I just don't think America really has the I feel like for the people that are going to urinate on the street, the idea of urinating in a toilet on the street is
like
offensive.
Because that's not
it's
free.
like it's not like, you know.
Yeah, that's not just my penis goes anywhere.
No, it's not free anymore. It's not freedom. But anyway, Amsterdam was great. If you have a chance, get out there, experience the whole city. There's many different districts. The red light district, I want to applaud them.
Sure.
For elderly lady acceptance.
You know,
Because it's beautiful. Everything is wonderful. It's on the up and up. It's so great. But my God, some of the gals when you're walking by and they're like come in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa.
Yes. Yeah, it's true.
You
It's
acknowledge
fun,
and you
though.
say, hello, thank you. That's so sweet of you.
Thank
I'm just going
you.
to walk, but thank you.
I will say
it
in
was great.
Paris, I did see.
That's right. You had an experience in Paris.
Yes, but Natalie can attest to this. This is not me making this up. We saw 14-year-olds smoking cigarettes and drinking a full bottle of white wine,
Cool.
which I've never seen before. Like, it's just too adult. Like, they are very much, they're talking the business of the day. Each one had a newspaper, I'm certain. I think they were talking about, like, Macron or something.
Oh,
I don't know
yes,
what he's done.
indeed. Some kind of bizarre leader there. He's trying to create another European Union. I don't know. I've been learning quite a bit about foreign policy over
It's
here.
good, though.
But we're really not going to get into it. Apparently, they're very anti-Russia, which is nice.
Good.
And Russia's losing the war, and the Ukraine just blew up a big bridge in Crimea.
I saw that. And
So that
I was
fun.
like, good?
Yes, you're
Yeah.
like awesome.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
I
it is
don't know
fun.
anything about European, like,
Well,
exopolitics.
It is great seeing like really beautiful women actively love war because they're just like because it was Putin's birthday.
Sure.
He turned 70 years.
I know.
fun.
I saw that.
And there was this really beautiful woman on the news being like, I thought we were going to give him a birthday present on his birthday. It's one day late, but I'll take it. And she was like thrilled. And I was like, welcome to Europe. But anyway, let's go on to some news stories.
We do. Oh,
Apparently-
hey, there's one I do want to talk about that
Okay.
I forgot to tell you about. Have you heard about the Moans?
Are we talking about the red light district again?
No.
No.
There's
I
this-
haven't heard about the Moans.
There's Moans. There's been this problem where in American Airlines, this is back where there's
Oh
been
my God. I
mysterious
don't want to hear about
groans.
airplanes. Please, God.
No, I know. We've taken a lot of planes recently, but that's the idea, right?
Okay.
Is that apparently, you remember we covered that story a little while ago that had somebody who mass airdropped pictures of his penis to the entire plane.
And
everyone-
people were not happy.
No, because also it was very obvious who did it.
Yes.
'cause
Well,
they
they
could
had
just-
to do a dick inspection.
They look, yeah, man, those flight attendants loved it.
What a day.
I will just open the sidebar. When we were coming in
Yeah.
to, they had to do secondary security to me check.
Oh, yeah.
I swear to God, that was the most European. I got hard, almost.
You did?
They grabbed all
Coming out of Amsterdam?
Yeah,
I was at the same. I got pulled over for a small pat down as well. I didn't.
They went up. They went deep.
Was
it was much deeper than I've ever experienced.
patted me down?
He was a young man. And he just was, but he did this thing where he slid the hand up because normally they slide the hand, but I'm used to an American TSA approach where they don't really care. They're not really feeling, right?
It's like that pat down video of the man, the old dude who just kind of like looks over about an inch hover.
They do, obviously sometimes it's wrong, but they spot check you. They look at you and they grab at your jacket or whatever. But this dude, I swear to God, fully cupped my dick and balls. Like he stuck his hands up into my taint. And I was like, man, if I had a gun in there, you should just let me keep it.
Right, because you smuggled it so well with your little berries. Well, that's fantastic. Good for you. I think I had the same guy grab at me, and of course they go through because I wear my sweats because I'm in my ABC always be cozy phase.
Sure.
And I understand why you may have become aroused. Although I really think that it would have been better if you didn't.
I feel like at the
Because
same
now you
time,
have a lot of questions, don't you? Also, did you just have a TSA affair? in front of your wife.
Am I a cheater?
She's just half of your money just exited your bank account, and Natalie is on a plane back to America.
I will say I thank his soft European hands because it was just wild. I just never had one so invested. But all right,
okay,
but here's sounds.
Moans.
Here's some moans. Right, so people have been dealing with these mystery moans on American airline flights, and it sounds like this. So I'm going to play this for us in the room, and then we'll add it later on.
Okay. Oh my God. Where is it coming from?
The speakers. It's coming from
so
the speakers
that means
with
the captain is blowing the other captain.
There is something happening. There's been several people who've been experiencing these phantom moans. It was in July.
Is on the plane with the ability to go to the speaker. This is Holden McNeely Airlines. Again, check it out. That's exactly how he sounds.
It might be Wet Frog Airlines. Yeah.
How do you feel comfortable on a flight after hearing that? Also, do you want your captain getting blown or ejaculating in the cockpit? I suppose it is just an aptly named term at that point. Or do you not? I guess I'm 50-50 on it because a relaxed pilot maybe is a better pilot.
Yes. Let a pilot come. Like, why are we not?
Because they don't do shit for the majority. They take off, which is key, and then land, which is key. But when they're up there, they don't do anything.
We're about to get in trouble again because we've got these messages from pilots. We know that they're very busy, but I'm still saying let them come. This was, first of all, there's a timeline to this. July, American Airlines, JFK to LAX. A man named Bradley writes, my wife and I experienced this during an American airline flight in July. To be clear, it was sounds like moans and groans. It was someone extreme pain or pleasure. The crew said
that's
that it
not even close
before.
to pain. That's not pain. I have a feeling that Bradley ejaculates to pain, so he has these two things conflated when his balls are in a vice.
But here's more. September 6th, American Airlines, Santa Ana to Dallas-Fort Worth. Emerson writes, these sounds, they started over the intercom before takeoff and continued throughout the flight. They couldn't stop it. And after the landing, they still had no idea what it was. I filmed about 15 minutes, then again during the service. It was calmer mid-flight.
Did they ask any of the flight attendants what was going on?
They're all saying they checked it. No, there's an official response from the American Airlines. What they're saying is, our maintenance team thoroughly inspected the aircraft and the PA system and determined the sounds were caused by a mechanical issue with the PA amplifier.
Can we play it again? Okay, mechanical issue.
It's not. That is not.
No.
Maybe
if the plane is a transformer and it really loves having its oil checked. No, that is not a mechanical issue. We've been in many mechanical devices, machines before. They don't sound like a frog in the midst of coitus.
No, and then there was a guy named Andrew Tierney who did, I guess he's on Twitter at CyberGibbons. He did a whole breakdown because he is a reverse engineer, hardware hacker, security expert, and analyst.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yes, but he says that there's no fucking way because they are hardwired closed systems. He's like, they're difficult to hack. Like, you can't hack them. This is coming from inside the house. Someone is doing this. This is a psyop.
It totally is.
This is crazy.
Was there any flight attendants smiling like too much where you're like, why are you so joyous to be at work today, Larry?
The pilot had to come and say this too. So there's another one, September 18th, American Airlines. Again, Santa Ana to Fort Worth, right? Currently on American Airlines, so 1631, someone keeps hacking to the PA, making moaning and screaming noises. But the flight attendants are saying straight up, they are standing by their phones because it's not them. And Captain just came on and told us they don't think that the flight systems have been compromised, so we will finish the flight to DFW.
Is this like the first time we're actually hearing what happens in an alien spacecraft? Is this crossing of streams? Is that the sounds of somebody actually getting milked? Is that the sounds of a Barney Hill having his seed plucked from his dog? If so, it doesn't sound that bad.
You took my father, and now you're taking me.
Barnita Hill. Of course, the daughter of Barney Hill that does not exist. I just made that up.
Really good.
Well, that's great. So just when I felt like flying was getting worse, now I know it's even worse than I thought.
But I don't mind phantom groans as long as we take off.
Yeah, But I have to say, like a flight where I didn't have the plane orgasm, I would be happier with for some reason. If it was a woman be like, goink, 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 or like a piggy, I guess.
Well, yeah.
That would be fine.
I actually feel like,
It's
because we cover this.
It's the masculine sound of ejaculate that I don't love.
Maybe that's just because maybe that's on us.
It is
maybe
on
we're
us.
prudes, and we should have learned something from Amsterdam, because maybe it's important to, or
Oh
because
my God.
do I never like at the end of the porn, honestly, because maybe it's just because I'm just not into when the man makes noises. I don't like it when the guy
I
goes,
don't care.
yeah, Shelly's gonna get it. Like, I don't like it.
Yep, yes, indeed, Shelley, my stepmother, you're thoroughly enjoying this. I also have to say, when it comes to pornography, of course, we dabble in the hotel rooms. You have your wife with you, so probably you're more satisfied than I am in that way.
She's leaving soon.
They do talk. The British men and the European men talk more.
Yeah, they go like, "Oh, yes, yeah, you want a cuppa?
Yeah.
You want a cuppa there? Yeah, I'll give you a portion."
I'm
Remember
not
that?
sure.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
want to be
sure.
a portion? I'll see your red curlers there. I'll give you steaking.
Not sure why they thought that was a good idea.
I don't know. But
I don't know.
again, I would feel if it was female orgasms, if it was someone going,
That is not a female. That's good.
Yeah, but I feel like that too would also make me like, it's like my body is going into fight or flight, but for horny, and I don't know what to do, because my
Right.
fight or flight for horny means like I'm not about to fuck or I have to run away. And I don't
Right.
want, and I'm very scared. I don't want to, that's how I felt with the European TSA, because
No,
that
it's not
was
comfortable.
I had to fly away because I was horny.
Yeah. Well, all right, American Airlines, let us know who's coming on your flights. Why does your entire PA system sound like someone's ejaculating? And I guess maybe that is one of the things that they're testing out. Maybe it's a test market where they're like, how do we make people more relaxed on takeoff and landing? Let's have the sound of a relaxing moment, which is, of course, the moment of come. So maybe
Unless
this
you're
is-
all choked up with a belt or anything, then it's not relaxing at all.
well, it's relaxing too. That's why they like it.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the
I
whole
thought the
point.
whole point is that it's exciting. It's dangerous.
Well, it's exciting, but also it's relaxing. That's why they like those things.
Live from your grave.
After years of fine print and getting ripped off by big wireless, what am I, some kind of marionette? If we've learned anything, it's that there's always a catch. But Mint Mobile offers premium wireless service starting off at just $15 a month with no catch. Mint Mobile's thing is that they're the first company to sell wireless service online only. By cutting out the retail stores, there's no crazy overhead costs that get passed down to you in the form of mystery fees. And isn't Ryan Reynolds handsome? Mint Mobile's great because, again, I was just in the catacombs of Paris and I could still get signal trapped down amongst the 6 million people in turn underneath the streets of Paris. It's incredible. All Mint Mobile plans come with unlimited talk and text, plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your phone number along with all of your existing contacts. That's awesome. Mint Mobile gives you the best rate, whether you're buying for one or for a family. And at Mint, families start at 2 lines. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/last. That's mintmobile.com/LAST. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/last. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one website platform that helps you stand out online. Yes, that's right. You don't have to smash your face with a hammer. You can just start a business. It's got everything you need on Squarespace, from securing your domain to building a professional site and showcasing your work all in one place. Let's say you want to show everybody how you can carve your ribs out of your lower abdomen so that you look more like a Ken doll. That's amazing. You can bring your vision to life with AI-powered design or curated templates, plus flexible editing tools that helps you create something that truly reflects your style, especially if you are somebody that is trying to corrupt the young men of America. That's what Squarespace is really going to help you. Squarespace makes it easy. It makes it easy for you to put all that together, and you just go to Squarespace and do it all. Thanks, Braden. Head to squarespace.com/left for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code LEFT to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Hey there, everybody. Is your cell phone bill too much money? Are you getting that bill and you're like, hey, what is this? I can't believe for what? For 5G? Are you crazy right now? $100? I don't even barely got any bars when I'm just sitting in my living room, okay? You don't have to deal with that anymore. Are you ready for this? $15 a month. That's right, $15 a month on Mint Mobile. Yeah, baby. Get their wireless plan because they're just sitting there on the T-Mobile 5G network and it's just $15. Your whole life, you're just paying all this money every month. You're like, why? Where's it going? It's going to these phone companies that are robbing you. So go to Mint Mobile. Let them help you talk to your mom. So get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month. Go to mintmobile.com/LPOTL. That's mintmobile.com/LPOTL. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/LPOTL. That's it. There's no catch. Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, $180 for 12 months. Plan required, $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when the network is busy. Includes up to 20 gigabytes hotspot. Capable device required. Availability, speed, and coverage varies. See mintmobile.com.
It's obvious we love true crime, but it does make us feel a little paranoid about what's out there, as it should. And that's why it's so important to get a home security system that gives you peace of mind. With SimpliSafe, you can stop crimes before they even start using their AI-powered cameras to identify threats on your property and alert US-based live agents to take action. Like arriving in a helicopter in the night, coming down from the helicopter, zipping down and breaking through the windows with their big axes, and going through the house, ripping through the walls, finding the criminals. It's easy to do. SimpliSafe has been a game changer for us. And the best part, there's no long-term contract. We've used it since the very early days of SimpliSafe here at LPN, and it keeps us safe, doesn't it? It keeps all of our thoughts inside the building. Then there's the ones we let out because they have to go out because that's a part of it. But SimpliSafe keeps the other thoughts safe. And for that, we say thank you, SimpliSafe. And we want you to experience the same peace of mind as we, which is why we've partnered with SimpliSafe to offer an exclusive discount to all of our listeners. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplisafe.com/LPOTL. That's half off at simplisafe.com/LPOTL. There's no safe like SimpliSafe.
All right. Well, horrible segue to this story that I actually want to thank somebody who tagged us. I'm blanking on their name, so I apologize. But she tagged us on TikTok, which I don't have, but she DM'd us. Yeah, this is breaking news. It's from Excelsior Springs.
Oh, this story is very fucked up.
It's really nasty. So obviously, again, that's why I said it's a horrible segue.
Yep.
Timothy Haslett Jr. has been arrested. This is this past Friday on first-degree rape, first-degree kidnapping, and second-degree assault in Clay County. That was in the Clay County Circuit Court. So apparently this woman had a true nightmare experience that we only want to see on film, written down where the actors are safe. It's midday. The man, I believe he was in line trying to get one of his children or something like that. And she escapes. She's fully tied up and she escapes. She runs to the middle of the road and she starts screaming and neighbors are like, what's going on? The neighbors take her in. The woman said that she's alive, but her friends didn't make it. So we don't know how many people are in this man's house, but there are cadaver dogs searching now.
Yeah, it is a full Ariel Castro scenario. It's not good. The details are going to come out over the next couple of weeks, I imagine. But the guy is tremendously scary looking.
Oh, dude, real scary.
He's exactly who you think has several bound human corpses inside of his home. And sometimes, like, not to be anything, but isn't it nice when you're right? I know that, like, it's very hard to judge a book by its cover. Like me, they assume. You look at me, you assume.
Yeah.
The international playboy. This guy is, he fucks. He must know how to choose a cologne. This guy, he must be some kind of amateur sommelier, but also wants to, he wants to dick my wife and my husband.
Like Army Hammer.
Yeah, that guy.
Like
but that to me, but then when you get to know me, you know I'm sensitive. And I'm actually...
you're saying that you look like Army Hammer.
Yeah, okay. You're saying if you look at me like that, people get the vibe. But so, it's hard to judge a book by its cover. But when you look at this guy, it's nice to know you're right.
Yeah, you are right.
Yeah, you're definitely a serial rapist.
He either has a bunch of bodies in his home right now struggling to escape, or he's an open mic comedian. So according to Excelsior Springs Police Lieutenant Ryan Dowdy, which I must say, didn't have that on his 2022 bingo card because nothing happens in this town.
No.
This town is super small town USA.
It's Excelsior.
He says, we made contact with her. It was readily apparent that she had been held against her will for a significant period of time. She was malnourished and obviously, again, in just an insane amount of trauma. This was at the 300 block of Old Orchard Street. Jeez. So you never know what your neighbors are up to.
No, you never know.
So,
and that's why I always look in the windows. And everyone gives me shit about with scanning what my neighbors do. I look at what they do. I follow them. If there's somebody, if I feel like that's weird, I make sure that if they're with kids that they're theirs.
That's nice, but again, it's above your pay grade.
I'm just saying, I do watch. It is important. You should do in your neighborhood as well. Look around. Make sure if you see somebody, like if you see a kid yelling too hard, you go, let that child go.
Let him go, unless, of course, the child's just misbehaving. And, of course, being a parent's very difficult.
The child again.
There you go.
It's one or the other. You're helping. You're helping the family.
Excelsior Springs Chief Greg Dull. Nothing dull about this day. You get it.
Stupid.
They said numerous items in the residence have been sorted through. It's a painstaking process, and additional charges could be forthcoming if evidence of additional crimes is uncovered. So thank God this woman is alive, and thank God the neighbors helped her out. Apparently, some neighbors are a bit annoyed because there's a lot of flashing lights, but I just have to say, who cares?
Get over it. All right. Hey, maybe
Yeah.
think about what your neighbors are doing and try to fucking regulate your own shit, regulate your street. In other serious news, then we'll also kind of talk about they're putting together what seems to be evidence for a serial killer in Stockton, California.
Yes.
And it's right now there is a video of a dude that they say that is a person of interest. Again, means nothing, but we don't know yet what it means. He was seen within several locations of shooting. So there have been, I believe, it's 7 people that are attributed to this guy, and he's shooting them from afar. He's ambushing them, jumping out at people walking alone at night. Super comforting. You're gonna love hearing
very
this.
Son of Sam. Right?
Yes, very similar.
Son of Sam.
He started off, there were 2 homeless women that he had shot who lived that went on to say that he's been dressed the same way that 2 other people saw him be dressed, which is black hoodie, black sweatpants, COVID mask, with a gun, says nothing. Currently, I forget which one of the police officers, they just came out and made an announcement saying that they believe that obviously this is quote unquote mission based because the murders are mission based and they're connected because he had ample opportunity to steal, to take money, to steal the car because there were people who left a running car who got shot. There was people walking their dog. It's really sad if someone walking their dog got shot. That's my ultimate nightmare.
That's Kuklinski-esque.
Yep.
So, yes, the officers are saying it's not robbery. They don't know who the man is yet. I have to imagine that they will find this person at some point. The victims are very random. They age from 43 to, it looks to be around 52,
and
35 years old. So anyway,
they're all men.
It's all men. It's just
of
random.
Hispanic origin. They're saying that they think that might be the connection. They don't know why he's doing it. Obviously, there's no motive. Again, they're still trying to piece it together, but they're saying that they all were shot by the same gun.
Yes, and according to Greta Bagrau, she's 60, she's from Texas, said that Monday that her son, Paul Alexander Yaw, was killed July 8th by this man. So no one knows who he is, and I hope they find him soon.
It's very, very sad.
This is what we talk about all the time. All the work you put in life, trying to self-improve or go to school or whatever it is that you want to be doing. And then just some jackass jumps out from a bush.
Destroys it all.
Just says, fuck you. And then shoots you. And this is fear number 1, I think, for Americans.
It is absolutely, because I will say, being in Amsterdam, we joked about this, but on stage, but it's also true where it was weird to be in a place that's incredibly safe.
It felt that way.
And it felt like, especially from gun crime, random shooting crimes, right?
Yeah.
Where it's now has become a definitely a horrible, intrusive thought in my own mind that you run around, you wonder, or we not only just what we do for a living, but also just our sheer presences in America. And it's weird to walk around and know that crime can't happen to me here.
I mean, I think I speak for most people nowadays, just given what happened with the Batman shooting in Colorado. Like if you go to a movie theater, I mean, I'm sure that you do the same thing. I look for the exits.
Oh yeah, I always
in
do.
places
I
in
panic.
public. I look for exits, and I just like try to calm myself down because I feel like I prepared as much as possible. But there's really nothing you can do at the end of the day. Lawrence, one of the victims, was a father of 6 children, ages 16 to 38. It's
extremely
just
sad.
horrible.
It's horrible. They say you can call Stockton Crime Stoppers 209-946-0600 if you do have any tips. I went down like a little bit of a rabbit hole of research of like when other people's research, kind of people posting online and all that kind of shit. And there was one thing that I saw that was interesting that he was like trying to say that all of the crimes happen around storage units and moving places.
You think he lives in a storage unit?
But there's a dude, but the guy has like, the reason why they're showing the video of the person of interest is that they said that he has like a weird walk, which he doesn't really. He just kind of has like a half a limp, kind
Maybe
of.
that counts.
Yeah, but
I've seen Sherlock Holmes before. That'll change the pressure, the imprint of the shoe.
I just know that Mike Racine
The comedian
was in California recently.
So you're going to implicate Mike Racine.
I'm just saying they're looking
Fantastic.
for a mover. They're saying the problem is that maybe it's a mover, and it's a guy who does
Mike
things
is
that are
now
mover.
an actor.
Yeah, it's true. You're
He's
right.
acting. He has a show on HBO or Showtime.
But I do think that the internet sleuth was incorrect, where he's like, movers most of the time walk with an incorrect walk. And I was like, I don't think that's true. It's a moving injury.
Right. Yeah, they tend to be quite upright because it's a difficult physical job. But
We got to keep holding your core.
Maybe after years and years of moving, you might stub your toe one time too much, too hard, and no longer be able to walk upright. So that's an example of a mass shooting serial killer going on right now, active. So be on the lookout for that. I don't even know what that means.
I don't know.
But anyway, I want to talk about this one story in Las Vegas that involves a stabbing. This is so disgusting because we were just out in Vegas for Psycho Vegas.
Yeah.
And we know this area really well. It was outside of Resorts World.
Are we just getting dark because we're in Edinburgh? And it just
this
feels
is just
like
the
super...
news. We give it.
We do.
We are just reporting the news. I mean, to some degree. Yoni Barrios, he has been charged. 2 people are dead and 6 others wounded after this dude wielded a large knife. It was a large kitchen knife, and he attacked a group of showgirls. Now, it's air quotes showgirls. Basically, these are just fun people. They have Chippendale guys and they have showgirl girls.
Yeah, they do photo ops.
Yeah, they do
They're
photo
models
ops.
on the street, and you do photo ops with them.
You give them $10, you take a photo, and you're like, I'm having fun in Vegas. You send it on, you put it on your Instagram, or you send it to your friends. You're like, look how much fun I'm having. This fucking impotent bitch said that they were laughing at him.
Yeah, he's garbage.
And because of that, he went apeshit. One of the people that died jumped off or fell off of the bridge because there's a lot of bridges connecting the casinos.
Yes.
And then she died that way. So this is like, if we were there at this time, there's a chance we would have seen this.
I would be awesome. I would love to grab a guy who's stabbing people. That'd be kind of fun. And pin him down on the ground and then hit him with hit him with my shoe.
Yeah,
I don't know what I do. I'd throw him. You got to go get him. I'd be like, Kissel, you go. Kissel, go.
I like to think I would do something. I mean, I got enough meat on the bone. He could take a couple of inches off.
You got to get the wrist. Side stories, lpotl@gmail.com. How do you attack a man with a knife?
Yes.
I love to find those out. Also, I want to say I did get some updates. It is very sad, but I did get some updates. Apparently, it is a bit of a soy doesn't make men's tits get bigger.
Why are we?
There's
That's
some
the
people,
thing that you want to talk about.
Yeah, they said apparently that is an old man's tale. That actually consuming a lot of dairy would actually help your tits get a lot bigger. So, and I do have milk. I do have a mangala of milk every once in a while, but I don't know if that's what's making my tits get bigger. I think it might just be food.
All right. So just lastly, in this case, in Las Vegas,
you want to go back?
It's
very sad.
Yes,
it's very fucked up.
People are honoring the victims, and again, we just have to protect each other. One of the victims were a man, Brent Allen Hallett, 47, and Maris Marine Diagiovanni. So perhaps Brent was attempting to help. I don't know. Either way, there's 6 other people who are injured. And I'll tell you one thing, this motherfucker, you endanger the lives of our showgirls.
I feel like that's the real thing.
I will kill you.
That is why you are truly so touched.
Well, one of the things we're learning too
is
just how puritanical American is, unless it comes to AR-15, in which case let freedom reign.
Yeah.
But we don't allow boobies or nipples.
No.
So it's one of the safe things that we can get in Las Vegas. And if this man puts their lives at risks where they just no longer come out on the streets, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
Well, it's another thing that it's just indicative of what is becoming a massive problem. And the fact that we just can't, it is, people are all acting as if it's fucking with our freedom. All of this rampant street crime.
Exactly.
Live from your grave.
A roast as dark as the night, perfect for fueling the cryptid research and mad ravings required for your podcasting. Don't mind the red eyes. He's just trying to warn you of the bridge.
The bridge.
Finally, from the caffeine-addled brains of Spring Heel Jack Coffee and Last Podcast on the Left, we bring you Mothman's Red Eye Blend. Yes, delicious Panama beans. Go to lastpodcastmerch.com to order yours today.
This is a paid ad by BetterHelp. You know, stigma shows up in a lot of different places. I know I had to explain to my handyman about the devil imagery in my home. I had to explain that in our home, El Diablo es bueno. And he reluctantly agreed. I think largely just because he was in my home and he was scared. But over time, he began to see, the devil can be my amigo. See, even in 2026, stigma can get in the way of a lot of things, right? My handyman almost didn't put up my floating media cabinet, right? You got to get support for your mental health. Maybe you've encouraged friends to consider therapy while avoiding taking the first step yourself because you're busy, worried what others will think, or telling yourself you should handle it alone. No, you need a team. Get therapy with BetterHelp, the world's largest online therapy platform. Give me a space to slow down and talk through what's building before it feels unmanageable. So let's take a short questionnaire to identify your needs and preferences, and BetterHelp will handle the initial therapist matching work for you. Their industry-leading match rate means BetterHelp typically gets it right the first time. Feel confident knowing BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of ethics and are fully qualified. So don't let hesitation hold you back. Find support with BetterHelp. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/lastpod. That's betterhelp.com/lastpod.
A Beauty Rest mattress gives you unparalleled motion separation, isolating movement with our pocketed coil technology, while providing individualized support for every sleeping position. People at their best get their Beauty Rest for 100 years.
Hi, listeners. Marcus, Ed, and Henry here. It's a little bit of an announcement.
You loving all the episodes of Last Podcasts on the Left lately? Well, listen, now you can get even more from us.
Squeeze it out of us. If you want to hear new episodes ad-free and unlock access to Last Podcast on the Left 7 days early, subscribe to SiriusXM Podcast Plus on Apple Podcasts or visit SiriusXM.com/Podcast Plus to start your free trial today. Do it.
All right. Well, let's see what. Oh my goodness!
I want you to cover this.
We have the saddest story of all time. Well, not of all time.
But that story. But let's wait because I want you to cover. Okay. You've been talking about this chess cheating thing, which I didn't follow, and I didn't really understand because at first I thought it was
a bigger deal out here. It's a big deal out here.
Yes, because I thought it was a joke. I thought that was not real. That there was no way that you could. Can you cheat at chess with an anal vibrator? I guess that you can, but there was this guy, I guess his name is, what is he? He's like Joachim Berger Nilsson.
His last name is Neiman. He's 19 years old. He is admitting to cheating online when he was playing online chess, but yes. He says, I do not cheat in tournaments. Now, it turns out he is facing claims that he cheated in more than 100 chess matches. And you wonder, how does one cheat in a chess match?
I don't know. I figured
your hands are up here. Everyone sees what's going on.
Well, I figured that because how do you cheat? Actually, it's a big question. How do you cheat? Because I know it's like you're looking for someone having an extra pair of eyes on the board.
Sure.
Trying to see if you could see somebody else's hidden move from way down the... I don't know. You're supposed to think like 5 moves ahead.
The dude's name is Hans Niemann. Now, I didn't quite realize as well, because we don't know jack shit about chess, that they have coaches. So yes. Apparently Hans Niemann's coach was like, buddy, you need to get me in this game.
I got to get in.
I got to get in there. I got to talk to you. I got to communicate with you. And he's like, maybe an earpiece. No. Maybe just some kind of thing like Altuve used in with the Houston Astros to let him know what kind of pitches were coming. Hand signals.
Yeah, and they just have to be like, oh, you have a problem because I have a vocal tick? That's what I would say every single time they say, like, oh, you're cheating. Be like, I have a little thing called brain worms.
Or we can shove a vibrator up your asshole. And based upon how much I vibrate the vibrator in said asshole, it'll let you know what move to make.
I want to know the code.
I actually think, much like the steroid era in baseball, which I'm a fan of, and I think it was the greatest era in baseball.
It was the only time baseball was exciting.
Everyone needs to do this now.
I think so.
I'm sorry, because chess, it's not physical enough. Now you need to gape that asshole. And if you want to compete with the best of the best of the best, like Hans Newman, you better shove a dildo up there. You better shove a vibrator up there. And you got to play the game within the game.
Can I ask, have you ever had a vibrator up your butt?
Yes.
Now, when you've had it up your butt, my question is, truly, could you
play chess? No.
But I mean,
I couldn't even watch checkers.
Articulate what movements were happening from where?
It just hurts.
Now, first of all, I love this. I'm glad that we finally had this revelation.
Yes,
We're in Europe.
This is just great.
It's important. But when, how do you subtly do it? Is it like beep, beep? Like, do you hit them a couple times? Is it like Morse code?
Now, I don't know too much about my own anal proctivities. Whatever.
Proctivities.
Whatever. But I do know one thing about the dildo and the vibrator. It's impossible to turn on and off. Like,
well, no, you get the remote ones.
Yeah, I know, but you got to hit it 8 times. It's more difficult than the world's most difficult vape.
Well,
you got to hit it 8 times, turn it to the left, and then it goes on some other vibrating thing. And it's like, I'm not trying to stir my coffee here.
But
how do I turn this off?
I think if you're trying to cheat at the highest level in international chess, which I think some people get shot in the head over.
Seriously.
I think you're going to actually put some legit money in your dildo that you're using to communicate. So you might want one that has, because I know some have the wave scenario.
Exactly.
Some have the wag the dog machine. Some turn into like a snake.
Absolutely. They can do a whole series of magic tricks.
Can actually get still and the bottom can start shaking.
Well, he has made quite a bit of money. I'm not exactly sure how much, but there is some big prize money in chess.
Yes.
So because of this,
it's huge. It's like internet. It's like FIFA.
It is a little bit like FIFA, and I would love to understand chess. I just simply don't.
I have a friend, Mike Castle, that he's been trying to get me back into doing chess, and I have been playing chess. I'm not good enough to play him yet because he's genuinely very good, and I loved playing chess, but I don't understand. Like, once you get to that level, like what the different, like how do you do it? Like, how do you message it?
What if I just take my king, pick it up, and just pummel you in the head with it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's cool.
But I'm an American.
That's called you're being a goon.
So before
it's goon style.
Because of this, Hans Niemann, there's an image of a security guard checking out his
fucking asshole.
Checking out his rectum before the chess match, and it looks like he has like a Ghostbusters machine.
It looks like a Geiger counter. He just puts like right up to his butthole for some reason.
So
you gotta check. You coming? You coming? Like, yeah, like literally.
Well, I mean, that's another question. What if maybe that's what's happening on these American airline flights? There's a vibrator stuck in the engine. So evidently his butthole they're checking it before every match, and it's not 100% that he was cheating, but there's a lot of speculation. And again, at this point, if you're asking me, he went this far to cheat. You just got to give it to him.
I mean, if you're putting stuff up your ass, but I guess
he said that he said he was prepared to play naked to prove his innocence.
Sure, but now we're just playing into his kinks. Now this is all just about him being horny. But isn't the thing about chess, right? Because when you cheat, you only cheat yourself.
That's kind of true.
Because if you're the grandmaster, but you have to cheat, are you?
Well, I mean, again, you are cheating yourself, but then what if you never get caught and you get all the money?
I don't think it's that much money.
I feel like you mostly do get caught. Also, I'm just not sure about this story because the dude, there's this guy, Magnus Carlsen. He sounds like a strong man, but he plays chess. Maybe he is strong. I don't know. But he's 31. And this Hans guy beat Magnus. Now, Magnus is only 31, so he's in his prime, I guess. And because of that, it was a major upset. Because of that, Magnus said, there's something in his asshole. So I think maybe Magnus is just upset that he lost to Hans.
Sure. And he just assumes something's up his asshole because there's something up his asshole, but it wasn't for cheating.
And he said he cheated twice. Hans cheated twice online at ages 12 and 16.
Oh, yeah, because that's real. That's very, very big, too.
Yeah, but that was, 12 and 16. He's 19 now. I mean, again, this generation, talk about freedom-loving people.
Yep.
And I'm happy in many ways that he has the will to win to the point where he says, I don't care.
I don't care.
Shove it up there.
Well, that makes him American officially.
It really does. All right. Well, before we get to Hero of the Week, let's do the saddest story that I've ever heard.
Well, this is just, I didn't know if we should do this story it's extremely sad. But it's also magical.
It's
because we don't know what's happening. We don't know what's happening there. This is called the mystery of Overtown Bridge.
Yeah.
Scotland's dog suicide hotspot.
That's great. I didn't know we were going to get to dog suicides today. I'm so happy about that.
I do love that it's a hotspot.
It's a hotspot.
Like it's like the brand new restaurant on the scene.
That's what my puffin had when he was so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Where the skin folds meet. They got a little hot spot because I gave him a bath because I'm like, I'm going to be a responsible dog owner. Give him my baths because I've been doing more of those now because he's getting older and he needs his baths.
Yeah.
And then the skin was rubbing together in a massive, it's like a bed sore. So anyway, it's all taken care of now.
Wow, really? That's what happened with him?
It's called a hot spot.
Wow, that's hard. I found out dogs get sunburned.
I did not know that.
Also found out dogs can fucking commit mass suicide. All right? So get used to it. All right, the Overton Bridge. What's going on in Scotland? Why the fuck is it like this? A mysterious hotbed for what locals have been calling doggy-suicides.
So they know what's going on.
They know that it's doggy-suicides. It is a bridge that is in a park. And I can give you the whole history of the park, but it is boring because, again, it is just a guy had a place and then he owned it. He was like, oh, well, we need a bridge. And so they they built this bridge.
It's been right.
They don't know, but they're saying so on this bridge, people are noticing their dogs are going like nuts.
Oh my God.
And they say somewhere between 300 and 600 dogs have jumped off the top of the bridge, but only 50 have died. And how sad does that have to make the dog afterwards if they got so sad they wanted to commit suicide and they still weren't good enough to do it?
I guess, but they probably broke all like their legs and stuff.
No, it's very sad. This is terrible. I should have said like trigger or something. People triggered by this. It's not good, but most of the dogs live.
There's something about the dogs doing it to themselves. I mean, obviously it's very sad, but there's something about the dogs that are just like, I think I'm done now.
Freedom of choice.
Like, okay.
Well, they're saying that they don't know what it's weird because the dogs act super crazy. Like people are saying that the dogs go up there and it's more that they're super agitated and that one literally ran up the wall of the bridge and jumped over. Like people said, it's really crazy. They don't know what the hell's going on, but I'll tell you what, this one blog, you know what it blames?
What?
Ghosts.
Paranormal activity.
Saying that we don't know where the ghosts come from, right? We don't know exactly where the ghosts would be. It's not like this isn't an execution spot, right? It's not one of those. Again, it wasn't a giant dog burning area in the 1600s. But yes, it's causing some distress, obviously, and they're trying to figure it out, but they think that it's got something to do with the smell. They say that dogs go into a sort of fight or flight response if they smell something that smells like danger, that they will freak out, but they don't know what the hell the smell would be that it's coming from the bridge besides just those beautiful Panama beans.
Absolutely. Everyone loves a good Panama bean. So other explanations also are talking about the location. Apparently it's hushed, lush, and sometimes still. And it fits the description of what pagan Celts called a thin place.
Oh, sure. That's where we can't go.
Oh, I see. There we go. You got him.
Come on.
And apparently the Dumbarton, which we also learned they're Amsterdamians.
Is it?
That's what I said.
I thought you just said that.
No, they're Amsterdamians.
Are you still just saying that?
I asked the lady.
Okay, then
I said,
that's
what are your people
called? What are you called?
She said Amsterdamians.
Okay, great.
I said, okay. Well. So they say, we grew up playing in the Overtown grounds and we believe the ghosts are here because we've all seen or felt their spirits. Ghost dogs.
It's not an explanation. I will say it doesn't. Why are the dogs jumping off the bridge?
Yeah, well, apparently they're not doing very well. And I guess.
Well, why are they doing it? Scotland's nice, right?
Yeah.
It's been nice so far.
I
don't see any reason to jump off a bridge yet unless our show goes poorly.
Yeah, in a manor near. Apparently, there's this dude, Bob Hill, who lives nearby. He's a former pastor from Texas.
Did he jump off the bridge?
No, but yeah, that's what he says. He said there's something with the smell.
Yeah, he's saying that's what I'm saying. It's the one explanation they have. There's some kind of smell.
But then he also says there's spiritual stuff.
And if you listen to the comment board, there's some here talking about this, right? So, terrible. They need some kind of magical object to prevent these tragedies.
A wall.
Something like a chain or a cord or a leather strap that the owner can hold one end and connect the other end to the dog by some kind of futuristic clip that attaches to something the dog wears around its neck or its collar area.
Unleash,
I will
folks.
say, truly, there is a lot of unleashed dogs in
There
Europe.
are.
And it is, I know that that's a cultural thing. Like maybe we leash our dogs up too much. I know we have to in Los Angeles because you have to because the dog will fucking run into the street.
Yes.
But I did see there was a lot of unleashed dogs in Paris, and there was the dogs are so cute in Paris.
Yeah. According to Paul Owens, he's a teacher of religious philosophy in Glasgow. He's been researching this shit for 11 years. I'm just build a fucking wall.
He's very
This is a
bored.
rare
He's very
time where
bored.
I will shout the sentence, build a wall.
Put a top over it.
Do something.
Just put a top over it.
I mean, who wants to go clean up all these dead dogs?
Maybe
Anyway,
he does.
Apparently
There's probably just one Scotsman who's like, keep them coming.
I'm sure there's some real hungry dude down there. There's one story, the White Lady of Overton.
Oh yeah, there's a white lady all over Scotland.
Yeah.
But the term of the Scotland, I've done this ghost tour before, and they do have it. The story of a white lady over a lake is very common. It is spectral.
Well, indeed. Apparently that white lady loves her dogs.
They do. They really fucking do.
Let's move on to Hero of the Week, school photos. Don't we love those?
So the concept of school photos.
That's not Hero of the Week. That's actually quite aggravating. I hated picture day. It was never a fun day. But there's this cat, and it is the funniest thing. So this cat, its name is Ziggy, and it's an orange
Ziggy's
and
a
white
good cat name, yeah.
It is a great cat name. And it's 4 years old. It jumped up on the photo chair, looked straight into the camera, and got its photo taken on picture day.
That's the hero.
Yeah. So Chloe handed the letter to me, and I expected it to be her photos. Now, Chloe is the child. And then the mom, Emma Roberts, opened it up and said, oh my God, that's not you, Chloe, unless you're a fucking cat. But she looked inside and she couldn't stop laughing.
My mother would be fucking furious.
She also
You mean
took
to
a
tell
picture
me
with the
I
baby.
spend money? You mean to tell me I went and I spend money so that you could go with some cat?
No, well,
take a picture.
I'm assuming they also took a picture of the person. But she asked, what has she gone and what happened here? And she said, I asked her what had gone on, and she said the cat just jumped on the chair. He didn't need any encouragement. He just got there for the photo. The school has accepted him, and he goes there at any opportunity, and he's going to be in the yearbook. And take a look at that cat.
It's
You tell me
great.
that's not a cute cat.
Wow, it
you
is.
tell me that's not a cute cat.
It is really
And I'm not
great.
even a cat guy.
You
But
know,
that cat is so damn cute. And it looks so good in that school photo. So cat named Ziggy, your hero of the week. It's also an honorary student.
It's not, though.
It is.
It can't learn.
It can. And so anyway, isn't that cute?
You know, it's fine.
The flood, the leaving
We
the
did
group,
a lot of horrible news
the
today.
proud
so.
moms said they were left in floods of laughter.
Good. You know, anything like just spares the child a beating one day.
Yeah, it's Welsh. The story comes from.
Oh, that explains it.
That's what
They actually, I do believe, and maybe I'm wrong, but I believe in Wales they think cats can talk, and I might be. We're not getting down there.
No,
so
we're not.
I don't know.
Absolutely. All right. Well, there you go.
Honestly, wow.
Isn't that fun?
That is fun.
I mean, they probably don't need to have this cat running around their school. In America, it's not happening.
No, we'd shoot it in the head.
Oh, absolutely.
I got some really interesting information about Camp Lejeune.
It's
bad.
Let's do it.
Well, no, I just want to say, basically, they've been drinking jet fuel. It's contaminated the water. It's very sad.
So
This is
please
a sad
sue.
episode.
I mean, sue if you're sick, honestly.
Yeah, no, please, you get the money.
I just don't know what, I
Go
don't
get
know
that
what
money.
happened in 2022 where it's like, this is the year where we address Camp Lejeune.
It finally took
what happened?
I don't know. They finally got together. I do. There is a complicated email that I did get. It was very long that I will go through eventually.
Okay.
I will cover that next episode to talk about that. Why it finally something
so
happened.
what's inside of us right now that we can sue for in 20 years?
What
do we do? I don't know.
I can
Evian?
Impossible Meat. I think Impossible Meat. I think that when it'll happening to us is. It's like, what was I eating recently? I was like, this is no way this is going to hold. I mean,
American cheese, the plastic cheese. There's no way that's edible.
The fake marshmallow in Easter candy.
Could be.
I do love it though.
Okay.
I love it. But you got to be careful out there. All right.
Absolutely.
Don't drink jet fuel. It's real bad.
Well, they
It's real
were at
bad for
Camp
you.
Lejeune. They just didn't know.
I think part of the reason why today's episode was so we had such sad news, and you know what? Fucking they don't have really in Europe is Halloween.
It is what they
They're
don't.
but they don't celebrate it crazy like we do.
Is that right?
Yeah, like because look
thought it
around,
was
there's no
Amsterdam.
Halloween decorations.
We're in Edinburgh. It is
But this
Halloween.
is yes, Edinburgh is the creepiest place we've been
It
to.
really is creepy.
But Amsterdam didn't have any, and France
Oh, I
didn't
didn't
have
even
any,
think about
and they
that.
don't. I'm going to ask, like, please, when we're in London, what's some Halloweeny we could do? I want to go there. We'll go talk to your fucking ass. This is side stories,
Yeah.
lpotl@gmail.com.
I wonder. I mean, every culture has their own Day of the Dead,
Yes.
so they must have something.
Yeah, they got
Comparable.
something. I think they have a lot more wars here.
Yeah. Well, we have our wars elsewhere.
We ship them.
Yeah, it's very nice. All right.
Here we go.
Oh, you're gonna do an email?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
When I was about 8 or 9 years old, my family and I lived in a haunted house. Being that young, it was easy to dismiss things as my imagination until I realized my parents were experiencing things too, and it was good.
Ooh.
My father worked early mornings and heard a man whispering his name in his ear. Don't like that.
No, don't.
He didn't mention this to us or our mother. A couple of days later, my mother confided to my father that she heard a man whisper her name in almost the same exact spot in the house. My father still describes the fear he felt in that moment. We found handprints bigger than our father's hands on our full-size mirror, higher up than my father could comfortably reach.
Short dad.
That's good. LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
After wiping these off, we found a baby's handprints on the same mirror a day later. Not good.
That's very scary.
Me and my sister bathed together still at this time. They were both 17 years old. That's not true. That's not true. I'm sorry. No, this is younger. Now, my dad heard us scream and ran in to find 2 identical scratch marks down our backs.
Oh.
This really creeps me out. My sister was missing one morning. We ran around screaming for her for about 15 minutes, and then we heard her crying from upstairs. We found her tucked underneath her bed, which is barely high enough off the ground to lay under, where your nose touches the very bottom of the frame. She's never sleepwalked before, and she had no recollection of how she got there. Very creepy. The kicker from my personal experience was when I was laying in bed trying to sleep. I always hated sleeping in the dark, but my TV was an automatic timer to shut off. Remember that back in the day?
That was high tech.
Oh, yeah. So when I woke up in the middle of the night, it was pitch black. The only light came through my window that sat in the dead center of the wall across from my bedroom door. My bed was pushed against the wall. My head faced that window. I was on the second floor, so when I saw a pair of eyes staring into my window, my stomach sank. They were looking straight, not at me. I felt my breath catch in my throat. There was something wrong with the eyes because I felt like I could see the actual color of them. As I took a breath, it looked at me, and we locked eyes for what felt like an eternity. I decided I needed to get out of that room. As I moved to take the blanket off of me, I saw the eyes begin to look panicked. I ripped the blanket off and ran for the door. As I shut the door, I heard a thud, like something hit my door from behind it.
Uh-oh.
I turned on all the lights in the house and sat awake on the couch until I passed out. The next morning, my dad was furious because he was one of those dads that was pissed about the electric bill. Oh, yeah, my dad too. What are we fucking lighting up the universe?
I know.
All right. To this day, I don't know if it was a ghost, an intruder, or sleep paralysis. I hope you guys like my spooky experience. Very scary.
And it all happened at Camp Lejeune.
Camp Lejeune!
Whoa!
But, whew, man, you can feel the spirits here.
You really can.
You really do, and I love that, man.
Absolutely. They need to sue that Rawlings chick for copyright.
Yeah, they do. That's what all Edinburgh does. Go take Harry Potter back. Go take him back.
Take
all
him
right,
back.
man, because we're out here living every day knowing we're alive in the city of the dead. Every day you walk around, mortar made out of human bone. And guess what? The only bone I got is the bone for my wife.
Okay, and the TSA.
And for hunting the paranormal.
Yes.
And now we're out here. I can't wait. Tonight we're going to see some ghosts because I'm going to fart in a Ziploc bag and watch it.
Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. We're getting so good at this. Only 11 years in, we're getting so good at this.
We're so good at radio.
Yeah.
You're going to love how I end this episode.
Wow.
With this triple L like I always do.
Fart in a
thinking
bag.
about condensed farts in a Ziploc bag. And then you'll laugh. Because if you got to. Because if not, you're going to throw yourself off a bridge like one of those hundreds of dogs.
Aww.
Yeah, really great episode.
All right, everyone. Thank you for listening, and thanks so much for supporting us. And it's just, it truly has been awesome.
It's been
to
awesome.
be able to tour Europe.
I can't
and
wait.
you
We
guys
got
have been
Edinburgh
wonderful.
tonight. We've already done Edinburgh, and it was fantastic.
It was fantastic.
And-
Again, Henry did a frog bit where he just totally got naked, covered himself in green goo, and just belched, and it was just fantastic.
Yeah, I did that.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. All right, everyone. Thank you for listening. Hail yourselves.
Hail Satan.
Magustalations, everyone.
Hail me.
Be safe out there. Get out. Get out.
Get out!
And let them go.
Yeah, let the girls go.
Don't stab anybody.
This show is made possible by listeners like you. Thanks to our ad sponsors, you can support our shows by supporting them. For more shows like the one you just listened to, go to lastpodcastnetwork.com.
Hi, listeners. Marcus, Ed, and Henry here with a little bit of an announcement.
You loving all the episodes of Last Podcasts on the Left lately? Well, listen, now you can get even more from us.
Squeeze it out of us. If you want to hear new episodes ad-free and unlock access to Last Podcast on the Left 7 days early, subscribe to SiriusXM Podcast Plus on Apple Podcasts or visit SiriusXM.com/Podcast Plus to start your free trial today. Do it.